NBA 2K26 just dropped, and we're about to hop into MyGM for the first time ever. It's time to see if 2K actually made any changes to the game mode. I know they promoted a few features for the game mode. Not much at all, but we're about to hop into it and see exactly what this game mode has to offer. And hopefully it's better than last year, because last year, it wasn't it, bro. It just was not it. But before I continue, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Prince YouTube PS Compulsion signing in here, aka Prince Anthony, aka that 30-year-old kid with the light squeaky voice. I'm no longer a kid. I should be calling myself a man now. That 30-year-old king with the light squeaky voice, I guess. All right, let's hop into that MyGM. You already see my face scan right here for my player. I'm a 72 overall. I just started, and you know me, I don't buy VC, so you're gonna level up the hard way. Anyways, MyGM style, we got the MyGM offseason scenarios, which is the new feature in the MyGM sandbox. Sandbox is basically like the classic mode. You just load up anything and then that's it. MyGM offseason scenarios, 3 specific tasks for each team that could be continued in sandbox mode after you're done with those tasks. Cool. So now we get to pick our backstory. Same thing like before for last year, where you could choose whether you're going to be an ex-player, ex-scout, savant, capitalist, closer, or custom. Custom, obviously you choose whatever stats you want to do and then fill it out that way. Last year, I did a Clippers MyGM, trying to rebuild the Los Angeles Clippers. And I'm not sure which one I chose, but I'm pretty sure it was capitalist or closer. More likely to make favorable trades. Let's go with that one. And in terms of the attribute points, you got charisma, analytics, business, sports medicine, defensive coaching, offensive coaching. These are attributes to help your team basically win games. I'm gonna do 1 offensive, 1 defensive. Perks, we got basically like MyGM badges, basically is what it is. And it helps you with your team in terms of building your team. I'm gonna go ahead and go with collaborator because of course it's all about trade. Making sure we can build the best team possible. Ranked setup, so we got the quarter length, draft class quality, and gameplay difficulty all-star. I'm not gonna do too much with these settings. I expected it to have a little bit more settings, but it's not my NBA, so it doesn't really matter. So now it's time for the MyGM team select. What team are we selecting for this rebuild? This is your roster viewer. Okay, this is how you know I'm going through this for the first time. You got the tutorials popping up. I'm not gonna go with the New York Knicks, but I know this is my squad, bro. Come on, man. I feel like a team that needs to rebuild right now, Miami Heat. I'm gonna go ahead and go with them. That team is not too good. I'm interested in seeing how they do this season. In my opinion, I feel like they might be another play-in team. In my opinion. Just like the Atlanta Hawks and Chicago Bulls. But anyways, hopping into MyGM. Here we are in the MyGM building. Same as last year. The building style looks to be the same. I don't think anything has changed. You got this miscellaneous room right here. Same as NBA 2K25. And you got this office room here. Same as NBA 2K25. The city on the outside kind of looks the same as well. I see Coach Spo right there in the corner. This is my GM's office. Well, I'm the GM. My team owner's office right here, where all the business happens. Pretty much the same as last year as well. And then here's where we have like our CFOs and all that extra stuff. And then here's the locker room where the player is. This room is open. What is this? Oh, wait, what is this? Hold up. Oh, we got the practice facility in the MyGM building now. Let's go. My boy Kyle Anderson here. Oh, man. Wait, hold on. Give me the ball. There we go. Y'all about to get cooked by your team GM. All right, let's go. We got Andrew Wiggins, Tyler Hero, Bam. All the way to the basket. Come on. I'm showing Bam how to properly... Come on. I'm showing you how to properly... drive to the basket, get that good dunk. Come on, I gotta make a jump shot before I leave. Like I said, I'm a 72 overall right now, so I gotta make a jump shot before I can leave the gym. So I'm 0-2 right now. All right, let's go. I'll take it. Excellent release on that last one. Like I said, I'm a 72 overall. Let me rock, bro. Let me rock. So I'm assuming the stats are the same as my career. Listen, bro, you better have a breakout season or you might get traded. Oh, wait. Yo, why you pushing me like that, bro? Nah, I'm about to trade you. Nah, you about to get traded. Nah. He did not just push me like that. My boy Khalil weird, bro. Ah, man. Nah, he definitely gotta get traded next season just for that. Oh, wait, hold on. He about to do a push-up. Let me see if I could kick him. Can I kick? Oh, there we go. Kick him. Yeah, there you go. Nah. We got another new room. So this is the coach's office. Different from an NBA 2K25 for sure, because NBA 2K25, what up, Coach Spo? But yeah, that office is definitely different from NBA 2K25. And then you have everybody else on the staff get those smaller rooms. And is this my room? If this is the GM's office, I feel like I deserve a bigger room than this. Thinking of my master plan, you feel me? How am I rebuilding the Miami Heat? What are even my tasks? I didn't even get my tasks yet. But you know, I'm cooking up, man. I'm cooking. Looking out the window. Welcome to the modern era. So it looks like in terms of the menu, this is pretty much the same like last year. Nothing too different. And it looks like once I get past the draft lottery is when I'm going to get my tasks. You got the calendar. Let's start the off season. And oh, this is another one of the new features that 2K was talking about in the courtside report in terms of the pricing and facilities and setting the ticket prices, concession prices, all that good stuff. I mean, me setting the prices and all that good stuff, hopefully it matters in the long haul, but I highly doubt it. Anyways, continuing on, let's get past the draft lottery. What pick did the Heat have in the real life NBA draft? So it looks like we have pick number 20 right now. Okay, so past the draft lottery, here we go. Finally, let's figure out what our task is going to be from our team governor. What's on your mind? I have to admit, we've been spoiled recently. Consistently great playoff performances, and that heroic run with Jimmy to the finals was great. Let's go. So what's the word? What's the word for moving forward? We're moving forward. We can't be stuck in the past. Let's see. He says, feels like this team is in danger of slipping back to the middle of the pack. I mean, right now we look like a playing team. I'm not gonna hold you. We kind of do. So do you think it's time to do a rebuild or step on the gas? So am I gonna get a chance to actually choose, or is this just pre-made tasks for every team? Step on the gas for sure. Bam and the boys absolutely have what it takes to win another title. Bam by himself, yeah. Let's not do that. Let's not lie. You know, let's not lie to each other. Like, that's a breath of fresh air. Sometimes I get too caught up in reading what the internet says, basically. I'm not liking the fact that we didn't even get a chance to choose whether I want to do the rebuild or not. Because right now I'm thinking of doing a full rebuild. Let's see. I just made the promise that we're making the playoffs this year. I don't know about that, man. I don't know. And long term, win a title within 3 years. So basically, I'm the one coming up with the task for myself. For the off-season scenarios, I'm coming up with the task, which means the task is already set in stone for every team, which isn't too bad, but I mean, so we have our task set in stone. Task 1, 6 players on a team with 80 plus overall rating, advance to the first round of playoffs for next offseason, and win the NBA Finals. We have 3 seasons to complete that until the 2027-2028 season. We have to win a title within the next 3 years, but at the start of next season, we need to have 6 players on the team with an 80 overall or higher. I think I might be able to do that. My staff is basically the same. Obviously, I'm not getting rid of Coach Spo. He's staying there for the remainder of the time. But look at this. As a GM, I could edit my face scan, which is always a W. Last year when they added it in, me having my own custom face scan, you know, is always dope. And the fact that I could edit it same as in my career is definitely a huge W. I did not see this feature hiding in there. So in the settings, you could also have a closet. So MYGM closet, this is a new feature. This was not in the game last year from what I remember. I could change up my outfit. It doesn't look like I'm able to get like new outfits. I wouldn't think so, but being able to change your outfit is pretty dope. Pre-draft workouts, not that it matters anyways, because I mean, we're not getting any of those players. I would love to have Ace Bailey on the team. I feel like he would be definitely a good addition to the team, but the Mavs choose Dylan Harper #1. That's different. Cooper Flag goes to the San Antonio Spurs. So you got Cooper Flag and Victor Wembanyama is crazy. And Ace Bailey goes to the Philadelphia 76ers. Not gonna lie, looking at this team, bro, everybody's getting traded. There's a lot of middle-aged players on the team that I don't like. Like, Terry Rozier definitely gotta go. Terry Rozier, Scary Terry, sorry, you gotta go. Duncan Robinson probably gotta go as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun just messing up this team and trading everyone because, yeah, a lot of y'all gotta go. This trade is actually not too bad at all. Terry Rozier, Duncan Robinson, Kyle Anderson for a first round pick from the Brooklyn Nets and a future first rounder. As you can see, it's my first time even making a trade because we gotta go through the tutorial. But yeah, all y'all could go, bro. Sorry, Kyle. Should have made a better first impression when I pulled up to the training facility. Got past the free agency period finally. So looking at player progression, the team looks pretty decent. I made a lot of trades. I signed Nas Reed. I was able to sign him to a deal. I traded for Dante DiVincenzo. And the rest of the team doesn't look too bad. I signed Malik Beasley. Got him on the squad. And I filled out the roster the best that I could. We got a lot younger. We got Nickeil Alexander-Walker on the team as well. So the team is looking pretty decent, but here's one of the issues that I have, right? You can't change the player positions for MYGM. That's annoying because why is Dante DiVincenzo a point guard? He's not a point guard. He's a shooting guard / small forward. He could play the point. Definitely could back up at the point. But looking at the rest of like the options on the menu, it's pretty much all the same. Nothing from here really changes. Or has changed, I should say. So you got the MyGM upgrades. Obviously, you could upgrade the GM, attributes, perks, whenever you earn those points by, you know, the team winning games and all that good stuff, and you level up. That's when you get those points. Your tasks, same. It's literally there. And, oh wait. This must be a new feature for the MyGM portfolio. I guess I could unlock more suits. Account-wide progress. Current save progress. So it looks like the more that I hit those goals, I unlock more suits. Okay. That's a new feature. And then relationships is pretty much the same as before. You know, you have relationships with everybody on your team. And completing tasks basically increases their, you know, relationship points or whatever. MyGM overview, I don't know what active storylines is for, but since playing the mode, I don't think I've ever seen anything in that box. So I really don't know what that's for at all. I want to see what happens when I max out like all my attributes. Does that like make a storyline pop up or something? I'm not too sure, but I haven't seen anything. On to the next season we go. LeBron James has his farewell tour. Of course, I'll let him have his farewell tour. Come on. I'm try to simulate to the end of the season, but before I do that, I'm just looking through the menu to see if anything is different, and everything pretty much looks the same. I did have that task to have like the 80 overall. I think it was 6 players with 80 overall, and that task just disappeared, and I didn't get like a task failed or completed because we sure as heck don't have that. Social media, trade block, contracts. Here's basically where you see how the players feel. I don't know why it says opinion. We might as well have it say like morale, because that's basically what it is, like their morale, the team morale, staff morale. And from here, we can't even start a conversation with them. I know in previous MyGMs, like back in the day, we used to be able to just click a player and then have a conversation with them about like random stuff and then kind of go from there. But we don't have that. This was one of the new features, simulation speed. We have smartest, happy medium, and fastest. Right now, I set it to fastest. Let's see what happens and how fast it actually does simulate. And MyGM press conference, it looks like we have press conferences again. So let's see how it goes. I'm going to simulate a few weeks into the NBA season. Trade offers. I'm going to disable the CPU trade offers right now. I don't really care for that. And the sim speed doesn't really seem that fast, in my opinion. I'm going to test out the other one as well. Injury, and no, I'll have CPU adjust that. Oh, press conference. My first press conference. I could delegate it to my assistant, but I'm going to go ahead and attend. Let's see what we got going on. And we racked up a bunch of wins lately. What would you say is the secret to your success here? I'm going to choose the best option possible. Something generic. Let's see. I'll do with the fans. Come on, man. Shout out to the fans, man. Without the fans, we are not able to do none of that. And just like that, I leveled up. Okay, that press conference was kind of whack. Time for the smartest simulation speed. Let's see how that goes, and let's see if it's faster than fastest, because as you can see, the sim speed was not that fast. Like, you can't say it's the sim speed itself, and the sim speed itself is not that fast. So smartest is kind of the same thing. Like, it's not fast at all. So fastest is not fast, smartest is not fast. I would assume happy medium is the same thing. So that was not fast at all. And in terms of smartest, I don't know. I guess it just automates like the options or whatever. But this is another thing that's interesting. We can't change the team uniforms for other teams. So I could change the team uniforms for my squad, okay, but what if I wanted to rock like a similar color to the away team? Or if I was the away team, what if I wanted to rock a similar colorway to the home team, and now both teams are playing with the same uniforms? So not being able to change the team uniforms for the other teams is too restrictive. Listen, man, one of the goals was to make the playoffs, and we definitely did. Dylan Harper winning Rookie of the Year, surprising. I was not expecting that. I was expecting Koopa Flag, but let's see. All these other awards is not too bad either. One of the new performance awards is the NBA Cup Finals MVP. That's not too bad for the NBA Cup. All right, so we have a press conference. Let's see if I actually accomplished anything. Congrats on making it to the playoffs. Let's see, what should I say? I'm not going to say we're going to win it all because we ain't winning nothing. Not with this team. So I'm going to go with the first option. There we go. We have a young squad. Take it a game at a time. A game at a time, man. We're not too worried. Simming to the actual playoffs. So I got past the play-in. I leveled up again. Oh, there we go. Task completed. And just like that, my team governor's overall or morale is all the way up to like a 90. I think it was a 98 or 99. It popped up too fast and went away too fast. So we actually made the postseason with the current team. My task disappeared, so obviously I accomplished it, which is good, but I don't know. So accomplishing tasks really is just to keep the morale of people on your staff and your players like high. And it's basically the same as NBA 2K25 and in past GMs. You just want to keep their morale up so they don't request a trade or you don't get fired or things of that nature. So the tasks, in my opinion, task completed, I only got plus 10 points for that, which is not that. I feel like it should be a little bit higher because making the playoffs is kind of hard. And that's one of the key tasks that we had to accomplish for this specific scenario, so the value should be a little bit higher. But tasks really don't mean much, like same as last year. Let me sim the postseason. Do we make it out the first round? No, we do not. We get beat by the Boston Celtics in the first round. We took them to 7 games, which is all that really matters. So we got the Western Conference Finals MVP, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. The Mavs about to win the chip. Ain't no way the Detroit Pistons actually won. Okay. Cade Cunningham averaged 32 points and 8 assists. I did not see that coming. Did good this season, better than last season. And we are the 2nd seed in the Eastern Conference. So let me sim the play-in. First round matchup against the Orlando Magic. And let me simulate the round. Can we make it to the next round? And we get eliminated in the first round again. So I don't know what's up with the simulation, but it really doesn't like us. And let's see who wins the playoffs. I'm trying to simulate the next season. Oh, the Pistons won again. K got back-to-back rings. Okay, yeah, right. But anyways, I'm trying to sim the next 3 seasons to see what happens if I either pass or fail that task of winning a championship. So we made it past another season, and another great season at that. Cade Cunningham MVP. Dude just won back-to-back rings, and now he's MVP. He really is taking over the league. Sheesh, and all these awards for his team as well. Okay. So we finished with the 2nd seed again. Let me see. The Pistons got Mikal Bridges, Jalen Duren. They got Mikal Bridges. No wonder they're doing so well. Come on now. So first round matchup against the Boston Celtics. We win. Okay. We finally made it to the 2nd round for this rebuild. So 2nd round matchup against the Atlanta Hawks. Let's see who they have on their squad. They got Trae Young, Dyson Daniels. Okay. Pretty much the same team. I don't know how they made it to the 2nd round. And there we go. We beat them in 7 games. Next round matchup against the Detroit Pistons, the defending NBA champions. Come on, bro. Simming the round, and we beat them 4-1. Let's go. So Tyler Hero, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. We're facing Giannis and the Warriors. Let's see, they got RJ Barrett, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Brandon, what's the name? Pajimski? Jonathan Kuminga. Steph Curry retired. He had a retirement tour or farewell tour. Let's see, and we lose. Okay, so the Golden State Warriors and Giannis win an NBA championship. Now, I'm going to prove to y'all right now why this mode is glitched. Because the task itself is glitched. 2030-2031 NBA season. I could swear it was the 2027 season. Because I skipped, like, more than 3 seasons. I know that. First round, we was the 2nd seed. We lost to the Orlando Magic. Let's see who's going to win the actual NBA Finals. Okay, Anthony Edwards. Cool. So it said 2030-2031 NBA season, right? Let's see the task. It changed again. Look at that. 2031-2032 NBA season. The mode and the task is glitched. So I don't know if they're actually going to release like some patches to fix this issue. I hope 2K or somebody sees this video and actually fix that glitch, because I was looking at the task for like a long time. I'm like, I know I passed like 4 or 5 seasons I skipped to the end of. Why is it that the tasks keep getting delayed further and further and further out? So that's a glitch right there. But then that is another issue in of itself, is that the task for MYGM really doesn't mean a lot. I mean, even the bigger tasks, the value of like how it affects their morale for like the staff or the players, it doesn't seem to be a lot. So I don't know, I have mixed emotions, but in my opinion, task in general it sucks. It's not something that I liked in the game mode in the past, and it's not something that I like now, to be totally honest with y'all. So sometime in the future, I'm going to go ahead and make like a 5 reasons why video, I guess, in terms of 5 reasons why MYGM may not be the best or ways to improve it. Something of that nature, because it needs to be spoken about. MYGM, it has a lot of potential. It definitely does have a lot of potential, but there's a lot of things missing that I feel like could really make the game mode really, really good, in my opinion. So my verdict for right now is that MYGM is a little disappointing for NBA 2K26. I'm going to play through it some more, but I don't think I'm going to be making a MYGM series, because it looks like a lot of the tasks and conversations that we have really just doesn't matter in the long run. It's a useless feature, in my opinion, in terms of like badges, or the perks I should say, and the attributes for your MYGM itself, or yeah, your GM. I like that feature. It's pretty much the same as before, but it does its job. But in my opinion, like I said, I find it a little bit disappointing. I'm interested in hearing what you guys think in the comment section below. Leave a comment for me and let me know if you guys encountered any glitches, any bugs, or how you feel about the game mode in general. I'm going to be doing MYNBA soon. I'm probably just going to stick to just doing like certain rebuilds, in terms of not making a storyline or anything out of it, but just focusing on just doing a lot of rebuilds and getting a feel for MYNBA again. So I'm not really going to do like a series. But anyways, I don't want to ramble too much. Leave those comments for me in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think. This is the Prince of YouTube, signing out.